Right now I am joined by the newest defenseman of the Columbus Blue Jackets, Adam Boqvist, who was just acquired on draft day from the Chicago Blackhawks. Adam, first of all, welcome to Columbus. Great to have you here for what turns out to be a really quick in and out, right?
Yeah, thank you. Got here for half an hour ago and I'm leaving in half an hour, so it's a quick turnaround, but it's nice to see some faces and see the arena, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the season, so it's going to be good.
Let's go back to Friday when the trade went down. Did you have an idea that you might be involved in a package? How much surprise was there? How did that entire day go for you?
Yeah, I kind of saw some rumors earlier in the summer, but you see the rumors, you doesn't think about it too much. And then I was actually out at dinner, and then I actually saw it on Instagram. So yeah, there's not much you can do. It's a business, and obviously I got traded for a pretty good player, so I'm looking forward to the opportunity here in Columbus, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the season.
It's funny you say that, because I think the way that you evaluate trades is, where am I going? Who did I get traded for? You can always say the rest of your life, right? They traded Seth Jones to get me.
Yeah.
The way it works out. But just coming here and knowing the great opportunity that there is on this blue line, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, obviously it's nice to be here. I hear the fans is great here, so it's going to be a lot of fun to play for Columbus. And yeah, the blue line, I think we have a lot of young, good defensemen with Werenski, and then we acquired Jake Bean as well, and then a few more guys. And I know a few guys as well, Bemstrom and the Swedish guys, so it's nice to know some guys before you get into the team, and as well you feel a little bit more confident and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the season.
You mentioned Zach Werenski. Zach is a very offensive-minded defenseman. You're a guy that has offensive upside as well. Are you looking forward to playing with Zach and with seeing Zach, being able to watch him shift after shift, whether it's on the ice or from the bench?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I can learn a lot from him. I played with Duncan for the past 2 years, and he learned me a lot how to be like a good hockey player and a person off the ice and even on the ice. But I think Zach has that style that I want to play. Sometimes you see him below the goal line and stuff, and yeah, I think he's a great hockey player, and looking forward to meet him.
Another thing that is a strength of yours is the power play. And it's no secret the Blue Jackets power play has been struggling the last couple of years, looking for answers to that. Do you think you might be able to provide some of those answers?
Yeah, obviously I have to play good to play in the power play. I'm just not going to be in there if I play bad. So obviously I want to help the team to win in any way I can, and if that's in the power play, I will do my best out there. And I actually talked to Line the other day, and he said just give him the puck. So just kidding. So that would be good.
That doesn't surprise me, actually. If you can lay a nice pass in his wheelhouse, you're in good shape, right?
Exactly.
You mentioned knowing Emil Bemstrom. He's a guy that, he comes here with a lot of great upside. He's got a great shot. He hasn't really gotten over that hump yet in the National Hockey League. And I know you're a young guy, too, that has a lot of getting better in front of you. But do you hope that maybe with a guy like that you know so well, you guys might be able to help each other?
Yeah, for sure. I've been hanging out with him now in the summer as well. And he's a great guy, and he was excited to have me on the team. He called me a couple of times, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And he's probably in the same position as me. I haven't taken the next step, but hopefully this year we can do it. Help each other out, and yeah, it's going to be good.
The funny thing about this past season is you played the Blue Jackets a lot, with the Blackhawks and the Blue Jackets in the same division. You came to town for 4 games with time in between. In a normal season, that would mean you got to see a lot of Columbus and know a lot about at least the downtown area. Not last year. No. You weren't allowed to do anything because of the COVID protocols. Isn't that kind of strange that even though you were here a lot, pretty much what you saw was the building and the hotel?
Yeah. So we didn't even get to go out to dinners. I was just sitting in the hotel and get to the rink, and that's it. So I'm looking forward to get to know the city here, and I heard it's a great city, and yeah, I'm a young guy, so single, so it's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
You mentioned Jake Bean a couple of moments ago, too, coming from the Carolina Hurricanes. He'll be in the same situation. They were here a lot. He couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But are you looking forward to being around other young defensemen like that? We were just talking about Bemstrom, and there's that upside. Are you looking forward to growing as part of a young group?
Yeah, for sure. I think in Chicago we had a lot of young defensemen. You know, you can take and give. You know, you can be open and you're almost fighting for the same spot. You know, you're competing every practice, every game. You want to be the guy. So I think that's going to help our team to win hockey games.
You are not the only Boqvist in the National Hockey League. Your brother got drafted the year before you did by the New Jersey Devils. He went, I think, 36th overall. You went 8th overall by the Chicago Blackhawks the next year. What was life like in the Boqvist household there for a couple of years with two guys getting drafted to the National Hockey League?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But I didn't think too much about that because it's a long way to get to the NHL, and it was just getting drafted. Obviously, that's a good step, but I think it was pretty cool when we played against each other with the family in the crowd, so that's a moment I will never forget.
When he was going through the whole process, again, being drafted a year before you, were you able to learn anything just by watching what he was going through?
Yeah, I was. You know, I saw how when he was talking to the scouts and when he was on the phone, had to fill out every thing. So I was kind of a little bit prepared for that, and then I was at the draft with him, and you know, I think I was more nervous than him that day. So, and then same for him the next year with me. So yeah, but it's nice to have a brother. You know, you can talk about everything, and yeah, we live neighbors in Sweden, so it's good.
And now you're in the same division as him, so you will get to see him a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to be good to play him a few times.
The path that you took before getting into the NHL, came from Sweden, came over and played in the Ontario Hockey League with the London Knights. How good was that for your development, just to go there and play in that league? And then I know at the end of that year you got a little bit of time in the American Hockey League.
Yeah, I think that was the best that could happen for me, you know, because I had to play on the small ice. I barely play on the smaller ice, and I heard it take a little bit of time, and then play a lot of games and play some big minutes and stuff. And you know, we had a great team there as well, and I had a lot of fun. And the city was great and everything, and Mark and Dale was good, so I think that helped me a lot.
And another guy you should know from there is Liam Foudy, right?
Yeah, actually, exactly. I played with him there, so he's a good guy, and I'm looking forward to seeing him.
All right, so let's talk about just the things outside of hockey that you have to do now. You're traded to a new city. You're going to have to find a place to live. You got to get to know the area and know people. You already know a couple of teammates. When do you go through that whole place to live? Because that's one of the biggest things, isn't it? Yeah,
it is. So good thing I have good people around me that can help me out a little bit, because I just got a place in Chicago, so now I have to cancel that and stuff. But it is what it is, you know. I'm looking forward to being here, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and this is just a part of the job. So,
when you were in Chicago, they were in the midst of a bit of a rebuild. When you come here, maybe a similar situation, but are you excited about what you see with the guys that they drafted the other night after they got you in the trade, the other people that we've talked about being around? Just how excited are you looking forward to training camp and what's going to happen starting this year?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it super much. You know, I think we have a good team, and we're having good prospects, like you said, and young team. So I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, it is great to have you here. Really appreciate it. Taking some time in what is a busy schedule for you.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you wear that number 27 for the Blue Jackets this year.
Thank you. Appreciate that.